Hey guys, what's up? You're watching Up and Adam. My name's Adam Knoll. And for those of you who don't know me, I'm the guy bringing you guys all the weekly interviews and recaps from your favorite celebrities and pop culture influencers. Now, of course, today's no different. Today, we're back to talk about Kyle Richards, who is Sutton Stracke's friend, and her claiming, well, one, she didn't appreciate certain things. Listen, we'll get into all of it. She divulged a lot of information on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills after show, and we will be giving you all of the details. Guys, if you haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. Now with that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
So we saw on last week's episode where Kyle Richards and Sutton Stracke end up going shopping, right? It was this whole little thing where they were going to be auctioning off high-priced items, and Sutton got the special VIP treatment where she got to see the items first and buy whatever she wanted up front. Well, she brought Kyle with her, and when they got into a heated conversation, she was like, "If you're my friend," and Kyle did not take too kindly to that. Kyle was saying that by her doing the friend, quotes, air quotes, that she was obviously harboring some sort of anger towards Kyle. And she claims that Sutton saying friend is bullshit, really, and a lie. Excuse my French, sorry. I'm getting heated myself. This is what Kyle said. Sutton, by saying my friend, was to hurt me and get back at me. She went on to explain pretty much, but I know that I have been nothing but a good friend to Sutton. She said, I know she's just upset and lashing out, but still, I don't like that she's saying that because I've been a really good friend to her, meaning she's been a great friend to Sutton. She said, I don't like feeling like, oh, she's just mad and upset. I don't know why I keep using the air quotes, but and upset. And she's going to throw that at me because it makes me feel unappreciated and like nobody wants to feel like that. Now, according to Kyle, she did appreciate that Sutton immediately showed remorse for the air quotes because she's saying this was a lie. She said, I think she did owe me an apology for using air quotes when saying my friend, because that's saying you're not really my friend, and that's a lie. She's really throwing around this lie word. She didn't mean it. She just said it, but still, I'm like, let's choose your words a little bit better. Okay, hold on, wait. It keeps going. Kyle did also note that at one point she was frustrated with Sutton not being completely forthcoming with how she felt about Erica. However, she did realize at the end of the day, it was almost like a damned if you do, damned if you don't. If she would have been honest with Erica, it was a catch-22. She said, I kind of was a little frustrated with Sutton that she wasn't speaking up more. But then when Erica had snapped on her that night, now I could see why she would be nervous to do that. I agree with you, Kyle, because, well, the Ice Queen was melting at the dinner party from Hell Part 2, and it didn't, honestly, I wouldn't want to piss her off, and I'm sure she doesn't, well, she probably doesn't like me, but I still wouldn't want to piss her off. Kyle also said, because yes, you need to be honest, but, well, if someone's going to act like that, it makes it a lot harder to be honest. Again, Kyle, I agree. Now, looking back, Sutton had some of her own feelings that she wanted to share on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills after show. And she said this was a tough conversation with Kyle because I felt like she really wasn't supporting me and that she didn't have my back. Actually, in her own words, she said, I did say to her, you didn't say a word. I think I was harboring some anger. So Sutton did admit, yeah, I was pissed off because you're looking across the table saying, share with her what you said, Sutton. And she's like, I'm trying to, Kyle. She doesn't want to hear it. So at the end of the day, if Erica is shutting down the conversation, asking her if she wants to be sued, telling her if she ever calls her a liar again, she's going to come for her, promising, not threatening her, whatever Erica wants to call it, what else do you want Sutton to say? And to be fair, Sutton was not the only one with this opinion. I think that's the most frustrating part here. Sutton was not the only person with this opinion. Hello. At the end of the day, when it came to her air quote friend diss, Sutton knew the comment wasn't right. Sutton shared that I actually apologized really quickly about that because she had been a good friend to me and I shouldn't have said that. So it looks like at least they were able to move past this. I'm just curious. I have a lot of things that I want to know though moving forward. was there any animosity between the two at the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills reunion, or was that completely overshadowed by all of the Erica drama? We've heard that Lisa and Garcelle, and if you guys didn't catch my video on this, then go back and watch it. But we've heard that Lisa and Garcelle had an extremely heated discussion at the reunion where they were going back and forth. And I think that this has been a buildup for a long time. I think the way that Lisa Rinna treated Denise Richards during season 10 rubbed Garcelle completely the wrong way. And I can't, say that I blame her for feeling like that. Because if you're going to go in on this friend, like Garcelle said, what's to say that you won't do that to me? If someone shows you their hand, read it. And if you get burned once, or if you watch somebody else get burned, you're going to obviously know not to put your hand on the same stove. So I don't blame Garcelle for not necessarily trusting Lisa and for harboring these feelings and wanting to call her out, especially because she feels like Lisa Rinna has not been there for her this season. And when Dorit called her a bully, and there were certain moments where, she brought up the fact that Tom Girardi had been calling Erica. Erica lashed out at producers. She was crying. And Lisa Rinna was asking Garcelle, why do you need to ask so many questions? Which is actually ridiculous to me because Lisa Rinna is the queen of asking way too many questions. Like, did you sleep with Brandi Glanville? Do you have Munchausen's disease? Well, it was actually Munchausen's is like faking that you're sick, which is also atrocious. It was one thing after another. Dorit, do you have people doing coke in your bathroom? Her even coming to Garcelle with that was absolute bullshit, right? And then when Garcelle sits across from her at her house and she's like, I don't think that you've really been there for me or a good friend. And Lisa Rinna's like, oh gosh, really? I'm sorry you feel that way. This is the most inauthentic friendship I've ever seen on reality TV. Like these two are not meant to be friends. So just own it, call it what you want and move on with your life. I think that's best for everyone. Okay. Sorry, I'm done with my rant. All right, guys. Well, we know that the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills will be returning tonight, and we're going to hear the story from Erica that she shares with Kyle about Tom Girardi's house being burglarized, him confronting the burglar, receiving or having to go get eye surgery, and also someone flipping their car. It's a lot. It's a lot, and we'll definitely be dissecting the whole episode tomorrow. So if you haven't already, go ahead, comment below. Let me know what you think on this conversation between Sutton and Kyle and how they addressed it on the after show. How do you feel about Garcelle going in on Lisa Rinna? Again, I've said this. I'm total team Garcelle here. Sorry, Rinna. And also, what are you looking forward to most from tonight's episode? Are you buying the story? I mean, it could just be a series of coincidences that this is all happening and just really bad luck. Sometimes, well, I've even read where a fan said, is this karma that all of this is happening? Which is really shitty to say. I don't know. I just want to know your opinions and how you're feeling about everything that's come out, from the burglary to Alzheimer's and dementia, to the mistresses, to the car accident, to it's a lot. So I need your opinions. And I know you guys are going to be very forthcoming with those opinions. And that's what I love and appreciate about you guys. So go ahead and do that. And if you haven't already, go ahead and smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. Now with that, we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.